relationship goals. Everyone should have them, whether you're dating, single, any relationship, married, divorced. It doesn't matter. We all should have relationship goals. I know I need to have this conversation. So what we're going to do is, I think I got some people that we can kind of chop it up about this relationship goal piece. So stay tuned. Gentleman Code Chronicles.
What's up, family?
Hey.
What's going on?
What's up, bro?
Yeah, you good? Looking like Malcolm X. What's up, Keish?
Did you land on Plymouth Rock?
Plymouth Rock land on you. Exactly. Yo, listen, man, I want to do this like real special episode because I wanted to do like an interview with some married couples. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of the fellas gonna be here today. Shout out to them. But I want to get this out because it's gonna be therapeutic for me. You know, being single, divorced and being single, and I need to find out the whole definition of relationship goals. So I said, let me get my boy and my sis, Kroby.
Yeah.
Kroby. That one, the song is dope.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
Then we got AG, the motivator.
Yeah.
The motivator. You got my sis Keish.
Hey, that's the woman.
Yeah. A manager Diva. I was gonna have her here, but you know her husband. She had to make sure she had to take it home first.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's how you got to do.
That's how you gotta do
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Flip and tone, the
Yeah.
brothers. But let me ask y'all. First, let me ask the Krobies. Relationship goals. What that mean to y'all?
You know, the short definition is you see something and you admire it. It's something that you aspire to.
Right.
And I don't think that that's a bad thing. I appreciate you having us here. I just want to say that first.
Oh.
Because a lot of times we see pictures of celebrities,
Right.
people that we may not know.
Right.
And we're like, hashtag goals, hashtag
That's true.
relationship
That's
goals.
true.
When we have couples and marriages right here in our own city that we can look to and that we can actually, tap to ask, how are you doing this? How are you successful? How do you get through this? How do you get through that? So I just want to say thank you for that.
Listen, I thank you for you being
Yeah,
here.
we appreciate you.
I appreciate it for real.
So
Hey,
that's my definition. What you think, Eric?
I would say similar. Seeing a vision of something you want to attain or something that you want to incorporate into your relationship. I mean, as the word implies, goals. Something that
Yeah.
you're shooting for.
Right.
Understanding that it's a work in progress.
Absolutely.
So it's something that you're shooting for, something that you're aspiring to attain and incorporate into your relationship to make it more successful, to make it more fruitful and productive.
Right.
Yeah.
That's dope. Let me start with my sis Keish. K Victoria photography. She's doing her thing, blowing up.
Yes, she is.
I would have to say communication. Sometimes it does not start off as good communication because we're learning as we're getting into this marriage progress. Like it's not like our communication will not be like perfect, and we have to learn how to communicate every day. I don't think it's like a month. I think it's like, okay, what can I do to let him know that I understand him and he understands me?
So the goal is the communication piece to get to the point that you guys can communicate effectively.
Definitely communication and definitely support. Like if he has a goal he wants to get to, I want to help him get to that goal.
Absolutely.
That's that support, and vice versa. He's going to help me to get to that goal. So if you have communication, support, of course love, but I would say communication and support. Those are my goals.
Motivate.
Yo,
It's the good.
when you said relationship goals, the word that popped into my mind was discovery. When you think about discovery, you think about adventure, right? So my goal in this relationship is to discover her. And when you think about the word discover, it's to discover, right? To discover all of these layers that is K Victoria,
Right.
right? So the deeper I get with her, right, I get to discover these layers and get to know her as first a woman, then a mother, a daughter, a sister, a friend, my wife,
Right.
and kind of touch her in those different places so that she knows that I'm always on an adventure to discover the different layers of her because that's how much I love her. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm listening to him. I'm trying to find some questions.
That's just the pause.
He trying to go deep on us, man. He going deep on us. That's good. For me, goals. Like Tope said, that's the main thing. Goals. When I think about relationship goals, I think about communication also. I mean, we can have problems when it comes to being intimate, whatever, but that communication piece is huge. And a lot of people don't know how to communicate effectively. So I think for me, my goal is to be in a relationship that I can communicate with someone that gets me. You know what I mean? Everybody not gonna get you. So that's just me.
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But let me ask y'all this question, because y'all are married couples, This is one. How do you keep love strong after you get past the honeymoon phase in a relationship or marriage?
I think that quality time,
Quality time?
because and I'm talking about quality time. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't feel like it, do it.
Okay.
Make that happen because you know the honeymoon phase, you all over each other. Oh my God,
That's
you're
true.
so beautiful, wonderful, and amazing. Oh my, I just want to be around you all the time.
True.
Right? And I think that piece for me, you know what I'm saying, like, cause
Hold on, he said he did that. My piece for me.
see that piece for me is extremely important because, like, as men, we go out here and look, it's a lot of women and it's a lot going on. But like I think if we always here with the quality time, you know what I'm saying? It kind of keeps that fire burning for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay, let me shoot to one of the ladies.
I think for us, so we've known each other for going on 22
Wow.
22 years.
Wow.
We've been married 13 years.
Can I say something? I remember, this how long I've been on Toby. I remember y'all was dating.
I don't know if we ever really dated.
Y'all wasn't married.
People swore.
But I thought y'all was married though at one time.
Oh yeah.
But y'all wasn't married, I don't think.
No. But
how
people
do you get to
really,
marriage without dating?
I always knew, honest. I always knew that he was my husband, even when he wasn't there yet, and he would do things, and I'm just like, Lord, why am I here? And God would remind me, He's your husband.
Get out of here.
Right? So I was clear from the beginning. I love you. I want to be with you. I didn't force myself on him. I was really patient. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that he was mine, and I really didn't have to do too much, but just be myself. And then once he finally came around, and he was like, "I want to be with you," it was like the next year we were engaged, right? Because it's like we always went out and hung out.
Right.
We've always done things together.
Right.
We've always been best friends. So if anything, we were dating as best friends.
Right.
Even though
That right there is the
That's
piece.
what it was. We just didn't have the title on it.
Yeah.
Right.
But we were doing it, in terms of really dating, and I didn't understand that we were, the Lord was allowing us to develop a genuine friendship.
Right.
Because once it got to the point where it looked as if I wasn't gonna come around, we knew we wanted the best for each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because there was that time
Wow.
where we weren't going to be together, and I was like, well, Lord, I know that I want him in my life at best.
Wow.
And I want the best for him. If it's not me, I want him to be with somebody who wants the best for him and who loves him. So, I say all that to say that we've had plenty of opportunity for it to get stale, for it to get old. But I think I keep the beginning in my heart and in my mind, and I think about what drew him to me and what drew me to him. And he's extremely smart, and he's a wonderful person. His
He really
heart
is.
just
It's genuine.
right.
It's genuine.
And so to me, that kind of, I don't know, kid, you turn me on.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
And it keeps us connected. So that's what does it. Some of the things that does it for me.
Wow.
And I know for me it's important about the chase.
That's just some cheat though, Joe.
Yeah, the chase is important, you know, especially for men, because like,
You're right.
we-
You're right.
know,
The chase.
And that was one of the things that I had to learn early on in our relationship, because like growing up, I didn't have to chase. You know, I didn't. You know,
Right.
like women was like
Yeah.
a sport, if you will.
Well, I'm
So-
the same. I was the same.
And so, yeah, so when the Lord revealed that she was my wife, funny enough, she kind of went in the opposite direction.
Mm.
And I'm like, Lord, what's this about? Like you said she's my wife, and you know she used to be so sure and so certain, and he was like, go get it.
Because I was so used to him saying that I don't want that right now. So then when he switched, I'm like, I'm confused.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was like the extreme.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll be honest, you know, being transparent, like it was because I think I had this wall up because I never felt what I felt for her for any other woman.
Wow.
And so I was that vulnerability, you know, it was unnerving. You know, it was kind of scary because it's like, why am I feeling this? And I know what can come on the other side of this.
Right.
I'm all ready for that. You know, but one of the things that I learned is that in the chase, you know, the Holy Spirit was like, and this is how you will keep the fire burning.
Wow.
By keeping that chase. You know, and
Wow.
I'm not saying that it's easy, you know, because you can get comfortable, you fall
Right,
into your
right,
ruts,
right.
you know each other, but you know, like Chris said, you know, you remember and you think about the beginning, and it's like this is what it took to have it become successful, and this is what it's going to take to keep it successful. So just trying to find creative ways to pursue and keep the chase going.
Even though we could just sit on the porch and
It was
just
good.
enjoy.
Yeah.
That's oh my God.
Yes.
One day, Lord. One day.
Absolutely.
But see,
Coming.
you said something that I had to really search myself about. Every relationship I was in, even in my marriage, we wasn't friends. We was in a relationship. We did everything like we was in a relationship or marriage or whatever, but we wasn't friends. Like you said, just sitting there and just enjoying each other. You know, you can be intimate without being intimate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I never really been to the point like I'm enjoying just your company. You know, even if we just sitting there watching the wall.
Yeah.
As long as I'm with you,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So I never had that. So for me, that friendship piece, that has to happen.
Yeah. And I think it can only come when you don't force it.
Right.
Right.
Like we just enjoyed our time together.
Wow.
We enjoyed hanging out. We enjoyed going to get ice cream. We weren't trying to force this relationship. We just genuinely enjoyed it. So.
Wow. Motivated.
Shoot, she chased me.
That's a lie.
I brag about that.
That's
I brag about that.
a lie.
She was not. She saw me.
I got some oil on me.
She saw me. I have to have it.
Word.
Bro.
She's
I'm
like,
dead.
hey,
Like, she literally was like, yo, here's my number. Like,
I hear that.
And then I lost it. I was like, I don't got your number no more. She was like, here.
I did do that.
She wrote it. She wrote it twice again on the same piece of paper. She wrote it 2 times. She said, I wrote it 2 times for you. So if you look, I said, you
all the way back. Let's rewind to gym time.
What?
Gym time.
Gym time.
We met in high school.
Y'all in high school, okay.
High school, yeah.
Okay, so y'all want to know the truth? I'm about to get down the truth.
This is the Martin and Gina.
Right.
I had a girlfriend.
You know what, baby?
I had a girlfriend.
I know what's best for you, baby. You said, but you're not gonna take it to the top.
Right.
He is telling half of the truth.
Uh-oh.
Okay? The truth was, we had gym one day, right? And first of all, when I first met him, he was coming down the stairs. He did not know me, I did not know him. It was this good looking man, boy, at the time. He was coming down the stairs, and the first thing I did notice was his white teeth. And I was like, dang, his teeth white?
White teeth. Okay.
Sparkling, you know. I was like, oh, he cute.
Don't forget about the waves.
Wait.
Yeah, the wave game.
We went in gym and I seen like all these girls around him, and that would turn me off. When I was like, oh God, no, I don't want him. If I see a lot of girls around a guy, I'm like, I don't want him. I don't want him because I already know he no good. There's too many girls around him. So then one day he puts his arm over my head because like I'm on the wall, and he's like, I'm surprised you ain't asked me for my number yet. And I was like, who talking? And it turned me off even more. I was like, oh, definitely. And then I did not start noticing him until we started hanging out together during gym time. He was always my test partner. So like we had to do a marching test
like
thing
design.
together, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he never came to school. But he knew all the steps.
I was on the
came to school
streets.
and
I didn't know. I was on the streets.
I didn't know none of the steps. So I was nervous this day. And he helped me pass my test. So I was like, oh, he's not a jerk. He's a good guy. So then, you know, he would write Ashy on his leg every
I come to gym bash you. When
He
you
wrote
when you dark skin, you can take your nail and kind of scratch stuff in your leg, and that's what you do.
It's so we started the conversation because
So Ashley started the conversation.
Ashy. I was like, why do you keep doing that? He's like, no, just do it. Because at first people thought he was writing Ashley, but it said Ashy. And I was just like, why is he doing that? And I was like, why are you doing that? He was just like, because I can, you know, whatever. We just started
Small talk.
and he would help me pass my test. I mean, test, because I was failed. And then I was like, oh, he's a nice guy. And then I was like, oh, kind of like him. So I was telling my friends, like, I'm gonna give him my number. So I gave him my number the first time, and he lost it.
I had too many numbers, man.
And then the second time, I was so nervous. I don't even know why I was nervous. Like, he was coming down the hall, and I did something stupid. I wrote the number down twice on the same paper, and I didn't rip it up. So I was like, I gave him my number twice on the same paper, so if he lost that paper, he lost both numbers.
That's what I said. So you realize if I lose this one paper,
Okay,
both
so
of
that's how nervous I truly was. So weeks go past, we had talked on the phone. I told him I was moving. And then he wasn't coming to school, so I forgot about it. So then my mom was like, I went to the store, and my mom was like, some boy came here looking for you. I was like, what boy? First I was like, you let somebody in this house that said they know me? Anybody can know Keisha. So she was like, he was handsome, he had waves, and he was smiling, he was proper. He was saying, hello ma'am, is Keisha here? And she kept saying Tony. And I was like, no, I don't know him, Tony. I was like, you sure he was asking for me? She was like, yes, he said your name. And I was like, no, I don't know Tony. I was like, why did you let this man in this house? Because I was worried about her. Was in a good neighborhood. So I was just like,
the worst neighborhood ever.
so I'm thinking like, Tony. I know him from Anthony. I used to call him Anthony. But now
Still
it's
do.
Anthony. Yes, because
Lord Jesus, y'all got a whole love story. We need a whole segment for this one.
yes, you do.
So let me ask y'all this question though. How can you keep your individual uniqueness and authenticity?
Authenticity.
Yeah, that word. As you now share your world with someone else. I guess your own identity. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you're one.
How can you?
How can you do
Yeah,
that?
y'all are both artists too. Y'all kind of got the thing going. Like,
Yeah.
that's dope. That's so dope.
Yeah,
That's so dope.
I love that.
I think just knowing who you are
Right.
and knowing that it's okay to be who you are and not conform to
Right.
this image of who you think you should be in a marriage.
Because sometimes people dictate to you, this is what you're supposed to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, when we got married and shortly after, I had to admit that I was afraid because I didn't have any reference points.
Wow.
My mother wasn't married.
Wow.
I didn't have.
She said no reference point.
I had nothing to reference, right?
Wow.
So I didn't really know how to be married. I didn't know if, I would be engaging. I knew I was cool, that I was unique, but I just didn't know how to be. So I think it's extremely important to have your own identity, your own goals.